Ah yes, the Nintendo Switch. One of Nintendo's biggest innovations in the handheld lineup, the Switch really redefined what it meant to game on the go, with introducing a powerful and slim design along with portability to rival the 3DS. The Switch really made gaming on the go a really fun experience while keeping it portable and easy to do. Like really, you could take the Switch anywhere you go, and could game anywhere, like on a plane, a shopping center, or kick back and relax and place it on the dock for a true console experience. So after its almost 4-year-long reign on store shelves, is a Switch worth buying in 2021? If you guys haven't already, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below and also hit the bell icon so you won't miss any future videos. I'm going to be posting more of these Is It Worth It every week, and by you hitting the subscribe button, you'll be showing your support. But without further ado, let's get right into it. In the beginning of 2017, Nintendo was struggling with sales from the failure known as the Wii U. Now I've heard a lot of criticism surrounding the Wii U. Most of them regarded how the system felt like a 10-year-old Wii, but with a cool touchpad. The selection of games for the Wii U were alright, with Mario Kart 8 being such a great launch title, but sadly, there were not enough design changes to the Wii U to justify buying it in the end, which led it to have a disastrous 13 million units sold, being completely overshadowed by the Wii that came previously. After the console was becoming old, Nintendo really needed to innovate in the handheld gaming market, where the 3DS was dominant. Nintendo drew up plans for a fully portable gaming system that could transform from handheld to a living room console in seconds. The Nintendo Switch was unveiled on October 20th, 2016, known in development by its codename NX. The concept for the Switch came about as Nintendo's reaction to the failure known as the Wii U, and the market competition for mobile games. Nintendo's then president Satoru Iwata pushed the company towards mobile gaming and novel hardware. Nintendo Switch's design is aimed at a wide demographic of video game players through multiple modes of use. Nintendo opted to use more standard electronic components, such as the CPU known as the NVIDIA Tegra, to make development for the console much easier for programmers and more compatible with existing game engines. Nintendo sought many third-party developers and publishers to help build out the Switch's game library, alongside Nintendo's first-party titles, including many independent video game studios. While Nintendo initially anticipated around 100 titles for its first year, over 320 titles from first-party, third-party, and independent developers were released by the end of 2017. As an 8th generation console, the Nintendo Switch competes with Microsoft's Xbox One and Sony's PlayStation 4. Nearly 3 million console units were shipped in its first month, exceeding Nintendo's initial projection of 2 million within a year. By the start of 2018, the Switch became the fastest selling home console in both Japan and the United States. The Nintendo Switch featured promising specs that could push out HD graphics in a portable form factor. This went against everything that they stood for as a company, as they did not care for fancy graphics but wanted their users to have a great time. The console came with an NVIDIA Tegra X1 graphics chip. It also came with an ARM 4 Cortex CPU clocked at 1.02 GHz, 4GB of DDR4 RAM at 1600 MHz, 32GB of eMCC storage that could be upgraded to 2TB, and a 1280 by 720 display that could go up to 1080p in dock mode. These specs really helped push the Switch to play games at full HD resolutions, and at great frame rates as well. This could not be said about the launch units in 2017, which were notorious for failures and glitches.
I don't think my Nintendo Switch is supposed to be doing this. That is f***ing loud and highly annoying. What is that?
This is utter demonic. What is that over there? What is that? I don't feel well. Oh, Jesus.
The design of the Switch is very minimalistic, with it just having the screen in the middle being sandwiched by 2 Joy-Con controllers, which have a resemblance to the 3DS controls. You can get the Switch in multiple colors such as red and blue, but I got this one in grey. The Switch screen is clean, but can also be scratched. Sliding it in and out of the dock will scratch it or smudge it, so be careful. The back of the system reveals the Nintendo logo and the black base plate. You could also see the exhaust, which does get hot while playing intensive games. At the top, you have the card slot to insert games into, and then you have the SD card slot to upgrade storage. On each side, you have the 2 Joy-Cons, which slot in seamlessly with a little hassle, although with heavy use they can become loose in the slots. The new Joy-Cons feel amazing to hold when they're on the Switch. They have the support on the back which helps you keep your fingers in place while holding it, but I wish I could say the same when holding them individually. They do work and are usable, but they are so small to hold and leave my hands feeling cramped after using them. If you have small hands, this controller is fine, but I'm 6'3" and I have pretty big hands. To remedy this problem, you can buy a controller adapter which allows you to put the Joy-Cons on this controller-like plate and it feels like a regular controller. Using this is way better and a lot more comfortable to hold. You can also get the Elite controller, which is a massive step up from both these options and is really comfortable to hold. It's very similar to the Xbox One controller and has the same level of comfort, although it does feature a lot more plastic. The concept I really liked about the Switch is that you can drop it in the dock and it becomes a home console. Just connect it up to a TV and you can play with friends on a massive screen. This feature really made me forget that I was even playing on a portable console, but it made me feel like I was playing on the Wii. The UI of the Switch is very easy to use and it appeals to the family aspect of gaming, where users can navigate to different parts of the system with ease. You can also use social media apps like YouTube, and playback is easy to do with minimal lag. You have your games in the center, which you can scroll across, and the setting icons to help you adjust the system and also buy new games. The Switch had a bigger focus on social interaction, and so they streamlined features of adding friends and versing others online. At the top, you can switch between profiles of who's using the Switch at a certain time. The Switch came with a massive library of games that have been done in full HD quality. Playing games on the system is fun for hours on end, and it's much better when playing it with other friends. The best selling games on the system were definitely Nintendo's first party ones, such as Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Zelda Breath of the Wild, Animal Crossing New Leaf, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and Metroid Prime 4. Wait, no, it still hasn't been released yet. Maybe next year, if Nintendo doesn't stuff up development.
いつも任天堂のゲームをプレイしていただき誠にありがとうございます。
Mario Kart 8 is a blast to play, and brings back memories of playing on the OG Wii. It's a best-selling game for a reason, such as its level design, with different tracks that are completely different from each other, that are all from different Nintendo games. Mario Kart has always had a focus on multiplayer, and they deliver on this title, with the multiplayer experience not being limited to a split screen, but online. Another title that is great fun is Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. This game is a really great improvement over Smash on the 3DS, as it featured high-end graphics that made all the characters feel modern. This title is a necessity for those who are buying for the Switch. The Switch did have some great first-party titles, but also had some great third-party ones, like Minecraft. The Nintendo Switch has always been a worthy contender for people to buy. It caters to not only hardcore gamers, but also casual gamers and families who seek a fun experience when playing games. Honestly, Nintendo really hit this console right out of the park, as it is the perfect portable console where you can take it anywhere without sacrificing performance and quality when playing games. I really do believe that Nintendo struck a balance between making games fun, but also making them look modern in the process. But there have been rumors of a Nintendo Switch Pro that may be announced next year to compete with the PS5 and Series X. This apparently will have cutting-edge graphics and an all-portable package, but nothing has been announced yet. So until then, I would highly recommend anyone go out and buy a Switch, as it will give you hours of entertainment. But that's all from me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you all in the next one.